A brief run to the cave this morning. Since this is going to be a winter run, you'll see the difference between it and a summer run. We start from the driveway of my house, if I can get it unfroze. There we go. And we start four-wheel driving right here from the house. We're on our way. The old section of New Mexico 44 that goes between Old Highway 66 and Frost Road. There's the mountain. That's from this stretch of dirt road that goes between. Sorry, vehicle coming, I had to shut it off. That's this is taken from the stretch of road that goes from Old 66 to Frost Road. But you see that pink on the mountain. Frost Road headed toward the mountain. You notice the sunrise isn't down on the lower hills yet because it isn't up all the way enough to get down here yet. Mountain, about halfway up. You can see there's a little more snow here than that last time I came up last summer. Road's clear though. That doesn't mean anything when I get to the ski run. I still have to walk. The ski run, the bottom of it, parking lot. This is about as far as I go in the vehicle. I'll be parking right over just to the right of those stairs straight ahead. I still got to put on the backpack and carry the shovel and this camera. I'll be going up those stairs, and then up those stairs, and around the back and up another set of stairs, and then across that run over there, and up around that curve. And you'll see, by the time I get there, I will be huffing and puffing, and you'll hear it. Stairs. Now I go up another set, or I guess you could call this two sets. And you will hear me breathing hard as I go up the mountain. Can't help that because this is a built-in microphone and I can't turn it off. Come around the lodge and then I got to go up that set of stairs. That's the ones behind the building. That's the neighborhood mascot barking. Here comes Big Fella. I'll pet him for a second. Hi, Big Fella. Hello, big boy. How are you today? Atta boy. Sometimes he walks up to the cave with me, or I should say runs. This is the old lady. Hello. Hello. She's not as friendly as he is, so you have to sort of ignore her. Hello, big boy. I'll be going up that hill. You can see the sun coming up through the trees over there ahead of me. And there's the first climb. I'm going to shut her off now and I'll turn it back on right up there on the corner so I can show you both directions. Okay, here I am on that corner looking back down the ski lodge. There's my pickup way down there in the parking lot. Pardon my heavy breathing, but that is quite a climb. It was 2 degrees above zero when I left my house, and I'm about 2,000 feet higher now. Maybe 1,500. This is looking up, and that's where I'm going. Believe it or not, I'm holding the camera level right now. So you see I've still got to climb. And you can probably hear my footsteps, so you know how cold it is out here. The snow sort of crunches under you instead of melting. All right, I'm going to go up to that flat spot by those 2 red barriers, and then I'll start recording again from there. Flat, I call it flat. There's one barrier behind me. There's the other one in front of me. This is what I call the flat spot. However, I am now holding the camera level. So I still got some climbing to do. I was hoping I could just leave this camera on all the way up, but it runs me short of breath. I can't talk while I'm walking, and it's very difficult climbing this much hill in snow and holding this camera up at shoulder level too. So I'll turn it off now. I'll go up to that bright sunspot up there on the left, right near the center of the picture, and then I'll stop and take some more from there. You can see my flat spot isn't really a flat spot, but it's flatter than the rest of the climb. I just come up this hill. I got about 100 yards to go. I'm level now. I'm going up that way. This is the other part of the main trail. I'll be going up that hill, and at the top of that hill is the cave. There's sort of a flat area there. You can sort of see some of the opening of the trees. I'll take another picture from up there. Where I was, came from down around that curve. I'll turn around here now, and there's the cave down in those trees. This is the main ski trail. This is sort of another flat spot here, and this is flat right here at the front of the cave. Like I said, pardon my heavy breathing. This is your first obscene television picture. Okay. Yeah, I got quite a bit of digging to do. I got to shovel that door all out in the culvert in order to get the door open. Then I'll have to thaw the door with a propane torch to get the ice off the inside of the locks. So I'll be digging, then I'll take some pictures when I'm done. In all of its underground glory, dug out and ready to open the door. As soon as I get through huffing and puffing. Those are the wash tubs that we hauled salt out in last week. The ski area guys washed them out for me and left them here. Luckily wrapped in plastic. There's my backpack, shovel, and the fruits of my shoveling. Now I've got to unlock the door, which means thawing it with the propane torch. Stand by. Praise the Lord again. I didn't have to thaw it with the propane torch. The locks were not frozen. They opened right up with the key. I guess it's because there was so much snow around them on the outside that it didn't freeze enough. I'll show you the inside of the door. That's the ice that normally forms around both locks. You can see where the snow level was on the outside of the door. It was actually right about there. But what was far enough under the snow didn't freeze, and therefore the bottom lock has no ice on it at all. And the top lock has a little enough ice that I was still able to turn it. But you can get an idea looking at that. When it gets completely covered with ice, there's no way you turn it. And there's a little hole under there that you can see behind that metal plate. Sorry, I shut it off by mistake. But that little hole right in there is where I blow the fire in with the propane torch, and it has to heat up this metal plate and that whole lock assembly. Thaw it out and drop the big chunk of ice off the back of it. Then I can open the lock with the key from the outside. Well, we're in. It's too close to 8 o'clock now. It's 7:56:30. So there's no way I can service it and get down there and get everything done right now before 8 o'clock. So I'll have to wait till 8, then go in and service it, and have to wait till the 9 o'clock picture before I can leave. So I'll check out until I'm ready to leave, and then I'll take some more shots going down the hill. Oh, with pack on our back, shovel over our shoulder, and camera in hand, we bid a fond farewell to Mr. Embudo Cave. To be remembered once again next Monday, as usual. And there's the ski run. And I walk out here, and there's a beautiful shot of day moon today. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I'm going to telephoto up a little. Yeah, I believe you can. Beautiful daytime moon. Right up over the ski trail. And now the sun has come out, and it's a beautiful warm day up here today, probably in the 30s. And now we head down the mountain. Yes, I hear the snow still crunching under my feet on this beautiful warm day. I don't know how steady I can hold this camera. And there's the valley. Looking a lot clearer today than it was when I took those pictures last summer, or fall, or whenever it was. I'll stop and give you a little better view of the valley off to the north and the northeast, pardon me. And the valley floor right here at the down below the foot of ski area. That's down near old La Madera. And we continue down the run. You get the feeling like you're walking with me? It's a lot easier going in this way than it was a little while ago. I don't know if you can see them, but there's my footsteps coming up. And I'm following them going down. And that right down there, I'll give you a look over it when we get to it, that's Suicide. Probably notice I take a lot bigger steps going downhill too. Uh-oh, here comes the snowmobile coming up the hill. Here on camera was one of the guys from the ski run. He didn't recognize me. He's one of the newer guys. And so I stopped and talked with him for a few seconds there. Coming up to Suicide here. And it is suicide if you try skiing off of this thing. It's got to be crazy. There's the terminal down below. Chairlifts are all running now. That's where I'm going, except I'm going to be going down around that way, down the curve and to the left. Somewhere down there is my pickup. Yeah, there it is. Right in the center of the picture. Well, now we continue down the hill. I'm just carrying this camera sort of under my arm. It's a little easier than trying to hold it up at shoulder's height. So I hope it's not giving too lousy a picture. I'm sure it's bouncing around a little bit, but hopefully at least you'll get some of the effect of an early Monday morning jaunt in the snow. Sounds like a whole herd of the Army marching down the hill, doesn't it? At least I can hear it. I'm not sure if you can. That's the curve we're going around. Usually I sing songs on the way down off the mountain, but I think I'll forego you the honor this time. Probably turn off my camera and not watch the rest of it if I did. By the way, those snowmobiles, that's the easy way to go up. It used to be years ago, they'd ride us up to the cave every Monday. But for the last 5 or 6 years, they haven't seen fit to do so because none of their guys come in early enough to get me up there before the 8 o'clock picture. Several times we've asked, If we want to wait till 8:30 or 9 o'clock, then they'll take us up. That costs us a lot of time, so I forego the honor and walk. Coming into the ski area now. Once I get down there to the corner of the building, it's those steps you see just behind it. I go down those and then past the building down there and then down into the parking lot to my truck. So once I get down there to the corner, I'll turn this thing off. You know I'm pretty near there by then. Boy, I cast a long shadow, don't I? Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Looks like some kind of a monster going down the road in front of me. What you hear over there is off to the left. It's the snowcats running. That's their garage where they maintain all the snowcats. That's going up the ski lift. This is the old garage. They don't use it for a garage anymore. It's just for storage. There he goes again. And we're back. I don't know what that is. There sure is something ablaze over there in the Manzanos. I'm coming down North 14, almost to Cedar Crest. And that looks like it's over the other side of the Manzanos, over towards where the cement company's been digging. No, it's farther south than that. The cement company dig. I'm sitting in Bella Vista's parking lot right now. I pulled in here so I could get a couple of pictures of this. And it's going to blur because of my windshield. But right there in the foreground is the cement company dig. It's over on the other side of that mountain. It must be something from the Sandia Labs or Manzano test range or something. Sure is a lot of smoke. (9:38), Monday, January 30th.